पापा थम लगा के जाते हैं।
वो मैंने तो पहली बार देखा मुझे।
मैंने
हेलो गाइज, आप लोग कैसे हैं? मैं अजीत प्रताप यादव आप लोगों के लिए वीडियो लेके आ गया। आज इस वीडियो में डिस्कस करेंगे कि क्लास 10th का चैप्टर 5 लाइफ प्रोसेस। तो लेट्स स्टार्ट। व्हाट इज लाइफ प्रोसेस? द बेसिक एसेंशियल एक्टिविटी परफॉर्म बाय लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म टू मेंटेन देयर लाइफ एंड आर कॉल्ड लाइफ प्रोसेस. Example include nutrition, respiration, transportation and excretion. Now question number 2, name the basic life process common to all living organisms: nutrition, respiration, transportation, excretion, control and coordination, growth, movement and reproduction. Question number 3, why is energy required by an organism? Energy required to perform all the life processes such as movement, growth, repair and maintenance the body metabolism. Question number 4, what is metabolism? Metabolism is the sum of all the chemical reaction occurring in the body of a living organism. It can be catabolic, breaking down, or anabolic, building up. Question number 4, what is metabolism? Metabolism is the sum of all the chemical reaction occurring in the body of a living organism. It can be catabolic, breaking down, or anabolic, building up. Now question number 5, differentiate between catabolic and anabolic reaction. Catabolic reaction break down complex substance into simpler one, releasing energy. Example, respiration. Anabolic reaction build complex substance from simpler one, requiring energy. Example, photosynthesis. Differentiate between catabolic and anabolic reaction. Catabolic reaction break down complex substance into simpler one and releasing energy is called catabolic reaction. Example of catabolic reaction is respiration. What is anabolic reaction? Anabolic reaction build complex substance from simpler one, requiring energy. Example, photosynthesis is a anabolic reaction. Question number 6, what is the primary source of energy for life on earth? The sun. Answer is the sun. Question number 7, define nutrition. Nutrition is the process of obtaining and utilizing food by an organism. Process of obtaining and utilizing food by an organism is called nutrition. It involves ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and excretion. Now, question number 7, define nutrition. Nutrition is the process of obtaining and utilizing food by an organism. It involves ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and excretion. Question number 8, what are autotrophs? Give an example. Autotrophs are organisms that can prepare their own food from simple inorganic substance like carbon dioxide and water using sunlight. Example, green plant. Question number 9, what are heterotrophs? Give an example. Heterotrophs are organisms that cannot make their own food and depend on autotrophs or other organisms for food. Example, animal, fungi. Question number 9, what are heterotrophs? Give an example. Heterotrophs are organisms that cannot make their own food and depend on the autotrophs or other organisms for food. Example, animal, fungi. Question number 10, what are enzymes? Enzymes are biological catalysts made of protein that speed up the biochemical reaction in living organism without being used up in the reaction. Question number 10, what are an enzyme? Enzymes are biological catalysts made up of protein that speed up the biochemical reaction in living organism without being used up in the reaction. Question number 10, what are enzymes? Enzymes are biological catalysts made up of protein that speed up the biochemical reaction in living organism without being used up in the reaction. Question number 11, what are two main modes of nutrition? Autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Question number 12, write the balanced chemical equation for photosynthesis. 6CO2 plus 6H2O gives C6H12O6 plus 6O2 in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Question number 12, what are the balanced chemical equation for photosynthesis? C6 carbon dioxide, 6H2O gives us glucose, C6H12O6 plus 6O2 in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Question number 13, in which cells organelle does photosynthesis occur? In chloroplast. Question number 13, in which cell organelle does photosynthesis occur? Chloroplast. Question number 14, name the green pigment present in the plant that captures sunlight. Chlorophyll. Question number 15, what are the raw material for photosynthesis? Carbon dioxide and water are the raw material and sunlight and chlorophyll What are the raw material for photosynthesis? Carbon dioxide and water. Question number 16. Through which structure do plants take in carbon dioxide from the atmosphere? Stomata, tiny pores present on the surface of leaves. Question number 17. What is the function of guard cell? Guard cell regulate the opening and closing of stomata. Question number 17. What is the function of guard cell? Guard cells regulate the opening and closing of stomata. Question number 17. What is the function of guard cell? Guard cell regulate the opening and closing of stomata. Question number 18. How is water transported to the leaves in plant? Through the xylem tissue. Question number 19. Name the end product of photosynthesis. Glucose and oxygen. Question number 20. What is the function of the digestive system? The digestive system breaks down the complex food material into simpler absorbable substance. Question number 20. What is the function of the digestive system? The digestive system breaks down complex food material into simpler absorbable substance. Question number 21. Name the enzyme present in saliva and what is its breakdown? Salivary amylase, ptyalin. It break down starch into sugar, maltose. Question number 21. Name the enzyme present in saliva and what is it breakdown? Saliva contain salivary amylase, ptyalin. It break down starch into sugar, maltose. Question number 22. Which organ secrete bile juice? Where is it stored? Bile juice is secreted by liver and stored in the gallbladder. Question number 23. What is the role of bile juice in digestion? Bile juice emulsifies fats, breaking down the large fat globule into smaller ones, providing a large surface area for enzyme action. It also neutralizes the acidic chyme from the stomach. Question number 23. What is the role of bile juice in digestion? Bile juice emulsifies fats, break down large fats globule into smaller one, providing a larger surface area for enzyme action. It also neutralizes the acidic chyme from the stomach. Question number 24. Which is the largest gland in human body? The liver. Question number 25. Name the digestive juice secreted by the stomach. Gastric juice. Question number 26. What are the component of gastric juice? Hydrochloric acid, the enzyme pepsin, and mucus. What are the component of gastric juice? Hydrochloric acid, enzyme pepsin, and mucus. Question number 27. What is the function of HCl in the stomach? Function of HCl is provide an acidic medium for pepsin to act. Second, kill harmful bacteria present in food and denature protein. Question number 20. Which enzyme digests protein in the stomach? Pepsin. Question number 29. Where is the complete digestion of food achieved in human body? In the small intestine. Question number 30. Name the three sections of the small intestine. Duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. Question number 30. Which digestive juice act on food in duodenum? Bile juice from liver, pancreatic juice from pancreas, and intestinal juice from intestinal walls. Question number 32. Name the enzyme present in pancreatic juice. Trypsin digests protein into peptides. Lipase break down emulsified fat into fatty acid. Amylase break down starch into simple sugar. Now, question number 32. Name the enzyme present in pancreatic juice and their function. Trypsin digests protein into peptides. Lipase break down emulsified fats into fatty acid. And glycerol amylase break down the starch into simple sugar. Question number 33. Where does the absorption of digested food take place? Primarily in the small intestine. Question number 34. What are villi? What is their function? Villi are finger-like projection in the inner lining of the small intestine. They increase the surface area for the efficient absorption of digested food. Question number 34. What are villi? What is their function? Villi are finger-like projection in the inner lining of the small intestine. They increase the surface area for the efficient absorption of digested food. Question number 34. What is the function of large intestine? The large intestine absorb water and salt from the undigested food material. Question number 36. What is the name of the wave-like movement that push food forward in the alimentary canal? Peristalsis. What is the name of the wave-like movement of that push the food forward in the alimentary canal peristalsis. Question number 37. What is excretion? The process of removing undigested and unabsorbed solid waste from the body through the anus. Name the parasite plant. Cuscata amarvale. Question number 39. What is the mode of nutrition in fungi? Saprophytic nutrition. They feed on the dead and decaying organic matters. Question number 40. Name the structure in amoeba that help in the capturing food. Pseudopodia. False sweet. Now move to part 3, respiration. Question number I will discuss in this section. Question number 41 to question number 60. Define respiration. Respiration is a biochemical process of breaking down food molecule like glucose to release energy in the form of ATP. What is define respiration? Respiration is the biochemical process of breaking down food molecule like glucose to release energy in the form of ATP. Question number 42. What is the energy currency of the cell? ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Question number 43. Write the overall equation for aerobic respiration. C6H12O6 plus 6O2 gives us 6 CO2 plus 6H2 plus energy ATP. Difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration occur in presence of oxygen, produce more energy 36 ATP and end product are carbon dioxide and water. Anaerobic respiration occur in absence of oxygen, produce less energy 2 ATP and produce product are lactic acid in muscles or ethanol and carbon dioxide in yeast. Question number 45. What does aerobic respiration question number 45, where does aerobic respiration take place in cells? In the mitochondria. Question number 46. Name the organelles known as the powerhouse of the cell, mitochondria. Question number 47. What is the name of the anaerobic respiration that occur in yeast? Fermentation. Question number 48. Write the chemical equation for anaerobic respiration in yeast. C6H12O6 to C2H5OH ethanol plus carbon dioxide energy. Question number 49. What causes muscle cramps during vigorous physical activity? Answer: the partial breakdown of glucose due to the lack of oxygen leading to the accumulation of lactic acid in the muscle cell. Question number 49. What causes muscle cramp during vigorous physical activity? The partial breakdown of glucose due to the lack of oxygen leading to the accumulation of lactic acid in muscle cell. Question number 50. What is the role of the diaphragm and ribs in respiration? The diaphragm and ribs help in changing the volume and pressure inside the chest cavity, facilitating inhalation and exhalation. Question number 51. In which part of the respiratory system does gas exchange occur? In alveoli of the lungs. Alveoli of the lung. Question number 52. Why do alveoli have a large surface area and thin walls? To maximize diffusion rate of the oxygen and carbon dioxide. Question number 53. What is the function of hemoglobin? Hemoglobin in red blood cell transport oxygen from lungs and body tissue. Question number 53. What is the function of hemoglobin? Hemoglobin in red blood cells transport oxygen from the lungs and the body tissue. Question number 54. How is most of the carbon dioxide transported in blood? As bicarbonate ion SCO3 dissolved in the plasma. Question number 55. What is the site of respiration in plant? Respiration occur in living cell of the plant. The main site are leaves, stem and roots. Question number 55. What is the site of respiration in plant? Respiration occur in all living cells of plant. The main site are leaf, stem and roots. Question number 56. Through which structure do the plant exchange gases? Stomata in leaves and lenticles in stem and roots. Question number 57. What is the end product of anaerobic respiration in human muscles? Lactic acid. Question number 58. Define breathing. Breathing is the physical process of inhaling and exhaling air involving the exchange of gases between the organism and its environment. Question number 58. Define breathing. Breathing is the physical process of inhaling and exhaling air involving the exchange of gases between the organism and its environment. Question number 59. Differentiate between the breathing and respiration. Breathing is physical process of taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. Respiration is a biochemical process of breaking down of food to release energy. Question number 59. Differentiate between breathing and respiration. Question number 59. Differentiate between breathing and respiration. Breathing is a physical process of taking in oxygen and in giving out carbon dioxide. Respiration is a biochemical process of breaking down food to release energy. Question number 59. Differentiate between breathing and respiration. Breathing is a physical process of taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. Respiration is a biochemical process of breaking down food to release energy. Question number 60. Why do we get a burning sensation in muscles during heavy exercise? Due to the buildup of lactic acid from anaerobic respiration, which lower the pH in the muscles. Question number 60. Why do we get a burning sensation in muscle during heavy exercise? Due to the buildup of lactic acid from anaerobic respiration, which lower the pH in the muscle. Now move to part 4, transportation. Question number 61 to 85. Question number 6. Why do multicellular organisms need a transportation system? Answer is, in multicellular organism, all cells are not in direct contact with the environment. So a transport system is needed to carry substance to and from all cells. Question number 62. Name the component of the human circulatory system: heart, blood, and blood vessels. Name the component of human circulatory system: heart, blood, and blood vessel. Heart, blood, and blood vessel. Question number 60. Name the three type of blood vessel: arteries, vein, and capillaries. Question number 63. Name the three types of blood vessel: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Differentiate between arteries and veins. Artery carry oxygenated blood away from the heart except pulmonary arteries. Have thick elastic wall, no walls. Veins carry deoxygenated blood toward the heart except pulmonary veins. Have thin wall, have wall to prevent backflow of blood. Question number 65. What is the component of blood? Plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. What is the function of RBC? To transport oxygen from the lung to all body tissue with the help of hemoglobin. Question number 67. What is the function of WBC? To fight against the infection and provide immunity. Question number 67. What is the function of WBC? To fight against infection and provide immunity. Question number 68. What is the function of platelets? To help the clotting of blood at the site of an injury. Question number 69. Name the pumping chamber of the human heart that pump oxygenated blood to the body, left ventricle. Question number 70. What is the normal blood pressure of a healthy human being? Around 120 to 80 mmHg. Question number 71. What is the function of valve in the heart? To prevent the backflow of blood, ensuring its flow in one direction only. Question number 72. Define double circulation. The blood passes through the heart twice in one complete cycle of the body. It includes pulmonary circulation, heart to lung and back and systematic circulation, heart to body and back. Question number 73. Why is double circulation necessary in human? It prevents the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, ensuring high oxygen supply to the body, which is necessary for high energy needs like maintaining body temperature. Question number 73. Why is double circulation necessary in humans? It prevents the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, ensuring high oxygen supply to the body, which is necessary for high energy needs like maintaining body temperature. Question number 74. What is lymph? Lymph is the yellowish fluid that escapes from the blood capillary into the intercellular space. It is part of tissue fluid. What is lymph? Lymph is a yellowish fluid that escapes from the blood capillaries into the intercellular space. It is a part of the tissue fluid. Question number 75. What is the function of the lymphatic tissue system? It helps in the absorption of fatty acid and glycerol, collect excess tissue fluid and return it to the blood and fight infection lymphocyte. Question number 76. Name the tissue that transport water and minerals in plant. Xylem. Question number 77. Name the tissue that transport food in plant. Phloem. Question number 78. What is transpiration? The process of loss of water in the form of water vapor from the aerial part of the plant mainly through the stomata. Question number 70. What is the transpiration? The process of loss of water in the form of water vapor from the aerial part of the plant, mainly through the stomata. Question number 79. What is the transpirational pull? The suction force created by transpiration from the leaves that help in the upward movement of water and minerals from the roots. What is the transpirational pull? The suction force created by transpiration from the leaves that help in the upward movement of water and mineral from the roots. Question number 80. How are water and mineral absorbed by the roots? They are absorbed by the root hair through the process of osmosis and diffusion. Question number 81. What is translocation? The transport of food, sugar from the leaf source to the other parts of plant through the phloem. Question number 82. What prevent the breakdown of blood in the vein? Valves present in the vein. Question number 83. Which chamber of the heart receives deoxygenated blood? Right atrium. Question number 84. Name the blood vessel that carry deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Pulmonary artery. Question number 85. Name the blood vessel that bring oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. Pulmonary vein. Now move to part 5. Excretion. Question number 86 to 100. Define excretion, the biological process of removal of harmful metabolic waste from the body. Question number 87. Name the main excretory organ in human. Kidney, skin, lungs, and liver. Question number 88. What is the structural and functional unit of the kidney? Nephron. Question number 89. Name the process by which kidney filter blood. Ultrafiltration. Question number 90. What are the main nitrogenous based excreted by human? Urea, uric acid, and creatinine. Question number 19. Where is urine stored before being excreted? Urinary bladder. Question number 92. What is the role of liver in excretion? The liver convert toxic ammonia into less toxic urea, which is then filtered out by kidney. Question number 92. How do plants excrete their waste product? Plant use various methods storing waste in leaves that fall off as gums and resin, excreting into the soil or releasing gases through stomata. Question number 94. What is a dialysis? Dialysis is an artificial process used to filter the blood of a person whose kidney have failed using a machine. Question number 94. What is dialysis? Dialysis is an artificial process used to filter the blood of a person whose kidney have failed using a machine. Name the tube that carries urine from the kidney to the bladder. Ureter. Question number 96. Name the tube that carries urine from the bladder to the outside of the body. Urethra. Question number 97. What is the main waste product excreted by plant during the photosynthesis? Oxygen. What is the main waste product created by the plant during respiration? Carbon dioxide. Question number 99. What is excretion important? Why is excretion important? To remove toxic metabolic waste from the body, which if accumulated would be harmful. Question number 99. Why is excretion important? To remove toxic metabolic waste from the body, which is if accumulated would be harmful. Question number 100. What gives urine its characteristic is yellow color? A pigment called urochrome. I hope this comprehensive list help you immensely in your preparation of the exam. Best of luck. जय हिंद जय भारत.